Gav.
Evening.
Where are we heading this evening?
We're off to Karen's Diner.
For my birthday.
Gonna go and get abused while we eat some food.
I know, I can't wait to get absolutely ripped.
That's something different, isn't it? Why not?
I know, I can't wait. I've seen apparently they also nick chips off your plate.
Yeah. Well, that'll trigger me. Call me whatever you want, but don't dick about with my food. Excited? Got booking for 7:45.
Are you celebrating anything?
My birthday.
Why haven't you made an effort then?
I haven't got a badge in my bag and everything. We'll
Put
see.
it on then, you silly bitch. How old are you?
25.
How embarrassing. Go sit by the toilets. When there's a table out there free, you can move around here. I don't really want to look at yourself.
Do you and those flags want a free round of drinks? Yeah? I'm going to put some music on, Brenda, and if you can encourage everyone in the room to stand up on their feet and dance with you without touching them, you dirty bitch, you get a free drink. Do you think you can do it? Let's go. You stupid fucking bitch! You just broke this fucking wheel! Everybody bill her! Everyone say Hannah, you stupid bitch, after 3. 1, 2, 3. Hannah, you stupid bitch!
Happy birthday, fuck off. Hey, Beth,
Fuck off.
Hey, Beth, fuck off. What's your name? Ash. Ash, do you drink Ash? I do. Why? We like to drink with Ash. Ash is fun. And when we drink with Ash, her body starts to laugh. Have a cheer. Struck. Get to this desperate slag and give her a dirty fucking pose. Yeah? And then you're gonna wait by the bar and we're gonna judge who's got the shittiest outfit on. Bromway is gonna go first. Wait for your song. Where are you going? Fucking make your turn, you desperate slag. What's your name? Right, Maya. I want you to do something that you've never done. I want you to do something that you've never done in your life, and that's try and be sexy, alright? Make you song. I'll do that. Right, if you're still eating, I'm really sorry because I do fucking prayer. What's your name? Oh yeah. Right, Ash, are you ready? Baby song. Shit, his pants halfway down. Right, now crowd, it's your time to take over. We're about to judge who's got the shittest outfit on. So let's start with Bromway, or Bromwyn. If you think Bromwyn is wearing the shittest outfit, give us a cheer! Woo! Fucking one. I don't think you're gonna win this. If you think Maya is wearing the shittest outfit, I mean, fucking take a look at that. Give us a cheer! Wrong way, or whatever you fucking call, sit the foot down. If you think Ashley's wearing the shittest outfit, give us a cheer! Yeah! Ooh, that was a bit of a tie, we'll keep you. And all I'm going to say is, if you think Paul's wearing the shittest outfit, and he definitely gives the shittest fucking performance, He shook the tiny cock he's got in them pants for everyone to see. Give us a cheer! Sit down! How do you feel? Romantic Karen. So Dave, I have a question for you. Are you into cock or are you into minge? Is she a minge? Is that all you see around first? Yeah. Right, so he's into minge. If you're over the age of 18 and you've got a minge, put your hand up. No. He's already shocking you. He needs to be someone else. Right, Dave. What you've got to do, don't look at her, it doesn't matter, she don't exist for the minute. You've got to get the fuck away, yeah? Right. Dave, you can take pussy here. Can we have the lights down for a bit of ambience, please? You've got to woo her. By the end of this, after you give her your best chat of life, her pussy should be dripping. Alright, here's the light. Start by saying hello, baby.
Hello, baby. How are you doing? Do you like me? It's alright. That's good. It's alright.
Right, what was your name again? Mariella doesn't want to have a go at his cock. So, after the count of 3, can you all say, Dave can't get pussy? 1, 2, 3, Dave can't get pussy! Sit the foot down. That was horrendous. Right, back to you two. So, Chelsea, what have you found out about Daniela?
He's really well.
I've been dreading it all night.
I'm more proud of you.
Emotional damage.
Run.
So much fun!
Get me the fuck out of here. Please.
I think the problem is because you weren't up for it, like you were dead anxious, they picked up on it, whereas I was like, me, and so they completely ignored me.
Took me till about 36 to realise I've got social anxiety and it's absolutely crippling.
Oh babe, you did really great.
Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Right, we're going to do a little roundup at Ash's flat once I calm down a bit.
A few minutes later.
Poor Dave just got proper put on the spot.
As you will have seen by now, because you'll have seen all the footage.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's my absolute fucking worst nightmare. That happened at the end.
I think I was too eager for it, that's why they didn't really focus that much on me. Obviously you would have seen in the video, they obviously sang me happy birthday and gave me a birthday shot and stuff.
I also think where we were sat though, because you were kind of in the middle of a huge group of tables.
True.
So for them, they're going to be looking around the room thinking, who's reciprocal? Who can I take the piss out of?
Yeah.
Who's nearby and available? There's
Yeah.
like lots of factors to it. But fucking hell, I'm not going to be right for a while yet.
It was so much fun. Best birthday present ever. Thank you
Good.
so very
I'm glad
much.
you liked it.
Seriously. I had so much fun. I've been looking forward to this like forever.
Well, I mean, we first went and it was the rules explained to us, which kind of makes sense because some people came in that were being a bit out of order by the sounds of it.
And they were probably asked to leave because they didn't have any food
Yeah,
or drink.
it looked like they were asked to leave, but we just got sat in a corner somewhere on our own. Menus dropped on the floor next to us, which I didn't even notice.
No, it was the other girls that were
Yeah.
waiting for their table that were like, your menus are on the floor, by the way.
Yeah, and yeah, we didn't sit there for long. To be fair, there's a high turnover. Like the food is sort of, it goes out quick.
Yeah.
And I think people leave quite quick as well, if I'm being honest, because you know it's pretty intense. And I think some people are like, just get the bill and let's get out of it.
Yeah, definitely.
So it was busy when we turned up. I wasn't sure. I thought we'd be waiting ages to get a table.
Yeah, when we saw how busy it was, I thought we'd be sat there for ages. But we got seated really quickly. I think there was only one point where my heart started to flutter was you had to get up to get your own sauce, and it was right by where they were serving food. And as I was shaking the bottle and I squeezed it, it just splattered all over the place. And two of the staff were like, "Allergens, for God's sakes!" And I was like, sorry.
It was... I didn't know about I've seen the video of Eddie Hall doing it, and it was really funny, but I thought they were kind of picking on him because he's well known, he's famous.
Yeah.
And I didn't realise that actually, like, every hour it seems like they turn the music off and they get people up to spin a wheel and you've got to do stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Thank God I didn't get the one where you've got to dance all around the place from table to table.
The girl who got that absolutely nailed it.
She did, but I would rather make a tit out of myself trying to chat someone up than dance.
Fair enough.
Without a doubt, I'd much rather do that.
And then I got called up because the girl who spun the wheel had to find 3 people who were the worst dressed. She didn't get to pick one of them. The staff picked this guy wearing like ripped jeans, and they proper ripped him for it. I had a laugh. I loved that I got to go up and strip my stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it fits your personality a lot more. You're so much more outgoing. And like, even though, I don't know if people fully get it from watching Office Blokes videos and stuff, but I'm pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Like, I like to be out of the way a little bit. I've always been quite introverted, but I've just been forced to be the opposite recent years.
Yeah, I'm very loud and in your face, aren't I? So
Yeah. I'd barely eaten all day as well, so we first got there and I felt like I was going to faint because I'd barely eaten. And then adding all the pressure of like, don't fucking talk to me. Don't talk to her. She's going to come for me. I know she's going to come for me. And then I started thinking, you know what, I feel that weak that if they come for me, I'm just going to stand up and go, and just fall over. Well, I can imagine being that dickhead that fucking passes out and carries down.
It was really good food, actually. Like, we even said, like, the wings we got.
The wings were the best wings I've had in ages.
I know. And we got takeout last weekend from Wingstop. And
trash, wasn't it?
Yeah, the spices were good. The sauces were good.
Yeah,
but the
actual wings were tiny and
pathetic.
Yeah, they were shit.
Absolutely pathetic.
I mean, they were as good as wings are in most places in the UK, which are shit.
Yeah.
But they were proper wings tonight.
Really good burger as well. Like, proper enjoyed it.
Brisket burgers we had, didn't we? It was good. You know, even though the service is really rude, it was good service.
Yeah.
Like, the food came out quick.
Yeah.
As soon as the drinks were empty, she came and asked if we wanted more.
Yeah.
And
as soon as we finished eating, she asked if we wanted dessert.
And you know what? It was cheap for what it was as well. Like, it cost, the bill was 45 quid for the two of us to sit and have a couple of drinks, a load of wings and a couple of mains.
Yeah.
Food was good.
Yeah.
The cost was reasonable.
Yeah. It was good fun.
I need to press the reset button a little bit. I'll be okay tomorrow once I've had a bit of a sleep and some nightmares and stuff to mentally process what actually happened. And you just had to tell me your life, didn't you?
I did. I was having a whale at the time. I'm so happy. Best birthday present ever. Thank you.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I did.
What? That was awkward. You kissed my tash. Yeah, but it's a lot. And you can see it's mainly men, if I'm being honest, but there's lots of men in there that are feeling the same as me.
Yeah.
Where you're laughing when it's happening to everyone else, but when it comes to you, you go, fuck me, no.
I know.
No.
There was quite a few birthdays tonight, actually, as well. It was mostly birthdays. But the group of ladies next to us,
they got it bad.
But they proper set their mate up. Like, they'd gone full hog for her. Shame she got proper targeted and she looked so awkward on so many points.
I'm going to have to remember to bleep this word out, but when you went to the toilet, obviously, like, the older lady had a birthday cake and they came out and did happy birthday. And then the girl that was serving, the blonde one, said, I'm having a slice of that, and sliced it and took it. And she came back a minute later and just went, it's drier than your cunt, and just dropped it on the table and walked off. I was like, I was sat on my own, you were at the toilet at that point, and I was like, yes.
Well, it made me laugh when I came back and I said, how did you handle it? And they're like, they played that song, I'm So Lonely.
Yeah, they played, like, literally, that was the first interaction I had. Ash goes to the toilet and the guy walks past and gets on the microphone and shouts oi to everyone, he's on his own. And then they played the song Lonely, I Am So Lonely.
Yeah.
And I just sat there just taking it. Like. I thought if that was it, if that was the extent of me getting roasted, I would have been quite happy with that.
But
That's enough for me.
You had to proper flirt. Like, you would have seen the part of that, but that was... I was laughing so hard.
The thing is, I'm not a chat-up line guy. And all these guys that talk about spitting game and, like, you just have to come out with one thing. That's not me.
No.
I've never been that guy. I'll get to know someone, I'll have conversations, I can get deep with people. And I think one-on-one I'm good. But, like, just going up to some randomer and just trying to drop some bars, and it's like, it's not in my personality, so I just fucking folded.
See, I've never used a chat-up line, but I had it once where a group of us went to the cinema, and I was left to watch the seats while everyone went to go and get drinks and, you know, like snacks. And this guy walked past me, so, you know, you shift your legs to get him to move, you know, to make space for him to go past. He stopped and turned around and went to come back. And I was like, oh, for heaven's sake, like, what are you doing? And I moved my legs again. Then he looked at me and he went, do you believe in love at first sight, or do I need to walk past again? And I was like, oh my God, go away.
I fucking hate it.
I know,
like,
it's so awkward. It's so
the thing
weird.
is, like, the types of guys that are the ones that talk about chat-up lines all the time are the ones that are mostly virgins, though. They really are, you know, like, they're teaching classes on how to spit game, and then they awkwardly go up to some girl and say something creepy when they get too close, and they do things like always make sure you engage physically. So when you walk past, you've got to go, excuse me.
Oh, don't.
Like that and things. And it's like, it's literally like the dentist system from Always Sunny, which I'll put a little clip in here if we can get away with the cop.
DENNIS. The dentist system.
Right.
I kind of believe what you're saying, because, like, as a bar staff, a lot of the time I would wear a low cut top to get tips.
Yeah, and so you should.
And the number of guys, like saying, like the physical, like I'd go to hand them their drink, and they would like grab my hand and be like stroking it, and it's like, like ew.
The thing is, I need some form of chemistry with someone in the first place, like where we kind of meet. Like when me and you first met, there was instant chemistry.
Yeah.
I'm not like that with 98% of people. There's no chemistry. No. And as soon as I know there's no chemistry, and I'm like, what? You know what I mean? I'm like a one-on-one person anyway. But yeah, to try and chat up some randomer, the first thing I did was go up and just went, I'm so sorry about it. But then my mind went blank. She just went, right, you know, give her your best chat-up line.
And they make her really wet.
I don't have chat-up lines. I don't.
I was really hoping, because you have come up with some absolute killer banter, so I thought you would just use banter instead of like a proper chat.
If I don't have a rapport with someone, there is no such thing as banter. There's where's the line? Because I've got a really dark sense of humour, and if I just come out with what I'm actually thinking to most people, they're going to just shuffle away slowly. So I've got to get to know someone, and someone's got to get to know me, because I'm not the easiest to read necessarily.
Yeah.
Some people think I'm a psycho with no emotions, and some people get that actually I'm just quite stoic.
Yeah.
And like there's a middle ground, but
I mean, I've brought out a bit of a lighter side to you, I've noticed, because when we were first dating, you were definitely very stoic and serious. But
I just needed to get to know you better, to let my guard down, that's all. That's all it is. You need to know you're not a mental.
Well, I am mental, you know that. I told you from the start. I tried to warn you. But I think it's a mental that you can handle from what you've told me.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah, you're like a 3 out of 10. On the mental scale.
Well, I was going to say, what about the hot to crazy scale? Where do you think I fall now? Because I said to you when I showed you that first video, seriously, look it up on YouTube, the hot crazy matrix. The guy explains like where women fall about, you know, level of crazy and level of hotness. And you asked me at the end, I was like, well, where do you think you fit? And I was like, in the fun zone. Where do you think?
I think you're hot and you're mildly crazy. So I don't know. I don't remember it off the top of my head. But yeah, either way, it's worth going if you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It is a laugh, and even though it's not my sort of thing, and I was terrified the whole time, I did enjoy it. Good. It's just I'm that type of person that's like just fucking move on. Like, if it was a comedy show, I'm comfortable with it because that's what I'm there for. But this, I don't know the constraints.
No.
If you know what I mean, like a comedy show, it's like verbal. It's going to be. You can interact or not interact depending on how someone's roasting you.
Yeah.
With this, when you're getting up and like they're making people dance and like
do a strip dance,
chat up lines,
and like grind against people.
There was some guy next to us with his girlfriend that just got stuck in, and he started doing a lap dance for like the male, the waiter.
Well, no, because he started doing. So woman got called up to do it. She had to spin, and she proper freaked out when the guy that they chose for her to grind against, and she was even like, he's young enough to be my son, and she just wouldn't do anything. Then they tried to get the guy's girlfriend from next to us to do it, and she did the same. She was just sort of stood there awkwardly, like I don't know what to do. And then her fella got up and was like grinding against him, and then the waiter came over and went, you shift, and he sat down and was like, right, do it again. And then he came back round like half an hour later and was like, it's my break, I want another one. It was grand, it was absolutely brilliant.
It's a good concept, and it's a good laugh. I prefer laughing at other people than myself, for sure, without a doubt.
See, I prefer, like, I get uncomfortable when people are nice to me, and
I
like
can
people
take nice, I'm alright with nice.
I get weirded out, like like when people do like presentations and they talk about how good you are, I instantly get so uncomfortable and so awkward. I'm like, I can't cope with this. But if you're ripping on me, I absolutely thrive on it. It's like, yes.
I'm just slightly on the spectrum where I need a certain amount of rules and constraints. So if I'm in front of people doing a speech or something, and I know what I'm talking about, no pressure whatsoever, I'm fine.
Fair enough.
Boardroom meeting, like 20 people sat around.
Yeah, business is different. You put your business hat on,
no difference to me whatsoever. But when I don't know what the rules are, and like
decorum.
When there's too many variables like that and too much out of my control, I just fold. I really do, and I proved it tonight. It just buckled completely. I wasn't the only one though, so I don't feel too bad.
So many people bailed on it. Like, there was probably only 3 that really got stuck into it.
Yeah, a few. There was a few, definitely. Yeah. There was just as many people, if not more, that were like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, not doing that. But great, absolutely fabulous evening. Like, if you guys are in Manchester, it's in an area called Prestwich. I highly recommend it. It was really good food. It was good service, and it was an absolute laugh. Like, seriously.
Yeah. Good. And a good birthday as well.
Yes!
So everyone say happy birthday to Ash in the comment.
Yes, please.
Nice one. Right, we will see you on the next one, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.